Postdoc transformation, postdoc transformation, postdoc transformation.
Hey, do you need a well-paid job in business aligned with your vision of life as soon as possible? You don't have access to a supportive career guide at your graduate school? Then this is for you. I know that leaping out of science can be lengthy, full of misconceptions, and scary without experienced guidance. And maybe you already know how it feels to get rejections on non-academic job applications. So, wouldn't it be comforting to have me by your side so that you can land your future-proof job? Imagine the feeling of getting job interview invites after you submitted a winning CV, cover letter, and sustainably rock your LinkedIn. Do you want to become confident through my interview and contract negotiation rehearsal? With me, you can confidently fine-tune suitable roles, working conditions, benefits, and compensations. This Postdoc Transformer Bundle is the first time that I ever offer it, and it grants you 24/7 access to the 2 e-courses Career Transition into Business and Digital Personal Branding that are usually exclusively offered at graduate schools. Now you can share all your job application material and questions, as many as you like, and I will answer via exclusive video lessons sent to you via email within 24 hours. So subscribe until you start your job and you don't need me as your career transition guide anymore. How would you feel to be able to worry-free pay all your running bills and reduce your student debts as you earn 60 to 125K annual salaries? Remember, every month without a well-paid job worsens your financial situation, so it takes longer to become financially stable. Also, receiving too many rejections for your job applications after your PhD will reduce your chances to get a job aligned with your vision of life. So, subscribe to your monthly Postdoc Transformation Bundle for your guided career transition into business now.
Invest in your postdoc transformation. Welcome to the weekly show for scientists leaping into business. In every episode, we are happy to recommend employers of choice for you. For your career transition, we offer customized career transition e-courses and memberships also at graduate schools all over the world. Maybe yours too. And if your university isn't yet our customer, enroll in your free email course for career transition made simple, as linked in the show notes. I'm your host, Professor Dr. Eleonore Soei-Winkels, and let's build your postdoc transformation with this episode. Yay! Welcome to this celebratory episode of the Postdoc Transformation Show. I honestly couldn't imagine to record this one because I thought that, well, we'll try this out. We'll try a podcast and we'll see how that goes, right? So I had no bloody idea. And that's why this episode is really celebrating you. I'm so grateful for you listeners, and I appreciate every single download for every episode that I've been recording so far. 12 episodes in the books for season 1. And for me, as a seasoned professor, diving into the unknown world of podcasting was something that I was anxious, excited, and I'm to this day thrilled to record a session for you. Why? Because podcasting for me is the closest thing to lecturing live for my bachelor and master students. And building this rapport just with my voice and not with me in the lecture hall where I can see the people face to face, where I can see when they're falling asleep or I don't know what they're doing, but I can grab their attention because I see them. That is a huge difference. But on the other hand, it really is a medium where I can develop my thoughts, grab your attention just with my thought leadership. And that's why I absolutely celebrate you. I thank you for your support on social media, for your engagement, and also making this show a success, especially my team.
which consists of Priscilla, my master student, and also David and Elisa, who have been following me on Instagram for quite a while, also have been very actively reviewing assets behind the scenes. So everything that you see associated with the podcast probably went through their quality checks. And that's why I'm really thankful for their support here. I'm really doing this for my postdoc transformation community, for you as a postdoc transformer. Celebrate season 1, we had 3 live Q&A sessions on TikTok, which was my first one on TikTok as well, on Instagram, and also on LinkedIn and YouTube. And I will spread out these recordings across the seasons because I may inspire you to ask your own questions. For me, the sheer number of 1,000 downloads is absolutely astonishing, right? I was happy when I got being created the badge for every creator to have 10 episodes, and I reached out with 400 episodes or so. And then I had a quite long break unintentionally, and I grew the podcast, even though I wasn't delivering new content, to 1,000 downloads. So that really is astonishing. And last week we reached that during my holiday. I was really happy to see that because I hope that with my content, I have a voice for you that you maybe don't usually hear from your supervisors, from your PhD community, from your professors, who maybe lack the business experience that I bring to the table, but also who brings a point of view of a woman in science, a woman as a professor, a mom of little kids, and also as a person of color, right? So I think bring a lot of things to the table that you maybe don't know from your vicinity, in your graduate school, in your lab. So I really hope that we can reach more underrepresented, underprivileged, and underserved early career scientists just like you. And even if you aren't, even if you're white, male, and privileged, which doesn't go hand in hand, right? I appreciate you because you're still listening to me. And I've seen a lot of overprivileged people who chose to not listen to me. And that's why I absolutely appreciate every one of you. You are the future leaders. You are the future experts for my kids' generation. And I really appreciate you that you listen.
And did you know that I offer deep dive e-courses, workshops, and memberships at graduate schools, maybe also at yours in the future? Ask your graduate school coordinator whether they want to book my services so that I can deliver them to you 24/7, 365 on your mobile device.
All right. So, like I said, my break between the seasons 1 and 2 was unintentionally long and abrupt. I wish I had some wrapping up episode, which I wasn't able to create. And mainly that was because I wanted to focus on my family and also my ongoing professorship. And I had some DMs of listeners who said, when is the next episode coming? And that was really uplifting for me. And that motivates me to continue with the postdoc transformation for you. All right. So as promised in one of the social media postings where I celebrated the 10th episode, if I ever reach 1,000, I will celebrate myself with a recording studio session. So I'm looking for a studio, someone who could record with me, playing the music, producing the jingle when I sing my song, Postdoc Transformation. Some of you have asked, yes, this is my own voice and my own song. When I was 16, I won a singer-songwriting contest. So this is my not so secret passion. I didn't pursue becoming a singer for obvious reasons. And knowing that I had 1,000 downloads and most of them have at least listened to the jingle. And that means regardless of the content that I'm delivering, my song and my voice has been listened to 1,000 times. So that's really already crazy for me.
And now it's time to thank Company ABC, who sponsors this episode of the Postdoc Transformation Show. I would now be reading the company's answers to one of 6 bold questions so that you can choose to apply. For example, number 1, describe your most valuable experts versus leaders in your company. Have they typically earned a doctor title? Or number 2, for which of your company roles or units do you encourage somebody with a doctor title to apply? Number 3, how would you describe your organizational culture in which your most valuable experts and leaders thrive in? To nominate an employer of choice so that we can ask our informative, bold questions, click on the link in the show notes. And now, back to the Postdoc Transformation episode.
All right. Well, I want to invite you to keep asking me questions. Some of you have also submitted your CVs and job applications and cover letters and stuff like that so that I can review. And honestly, I don't have the time at the moment for various reasons. I'm in a season of rest, but I will return on live coaching sessions in September. So I asked my team to postpone everything so that I have regenerated. I can come back on the stage and coach people. So if you want it, I'm live launching my PostdocTransformer Bundle. That means that every video that I have created, I will give a presentation on Zoom for subscribers, and you can participate. And then for the first 20 people, we will have live Q&As every week to keep you accountable on everything that you implement based on my e-courses, career transition, and on personal branding and online presence. Right. So this is something that I'm looking forward to in September. But if you do have general questions that does not comprise individual information like a CV or whatever, so that I don't have to review that, but instead I can create an episode on that, just ask away. We are collecting them so that we can create Q&A sessions just like the episode before. So let's reflect on our journey and what that means for me. I'm a huge podcast fan. And as a former IT strategy consultant, I must say I'm really happy that I'm late to podcasting, and I've learned a lot through creating videos, short form videos, long form videos, and also being live on camera on stage. So everything that you see in my behavior is something that I have honed since my professorship. But the tech side, I built that up from scratch since I started this podcast. And I've been using AI from the get-go for all the transcriptions. I've used AI to create some social media posts. We are playing around with a couple of things. And if you want to know more about that, I can share that as well. I'm not sure whether that is maybe too niche down within the community of postdoc transformers.
And once you have determined your readiness to leap and you think, yes, this is the way forward, I want to transition into business or industries, then you can, if you like, enroll in your free email course with 10 actionable, bingeable email lessons until you start your job in business. You'll get 10 emails that detail, number 1, how to leap out of science, number 2, how to build your sustainable LinkedIn profile, number 3, how to read social media and network, number 4, how to research your favorite jobs and employers, number 5, how to do informational interviews to get insights, number 6, how to create your customized applications, number 7, how to prepare your thesis from a business point of view, number 8, how to apply to your favorite employers. Number 9, how to choose the right job offer. And number 10, how to prepare for your new job. Woohoo!
Some of the episodes for season 1 were all question-based. That means some of you have submitted questions that I should cover in a postdoc transformation episode, and we did that. So this is really a show for you. And that's why I can't believe that one of the most downloaded episodes is the one where I talk more about my becoming of a professor and stuff like that. So if you ever have questions on that, I can create a follow-up episode on any of these topics. What's the lookout for season 2 and 3? I'll be recording probably episodes in parallel and dispatch them for season 2 or 3 depending on your topics. So, for example, I've secured some interview partners, but for me, recording these episodes is quite time consuming. And that's probably something for season 3, where I will also have the music that is professionally produced. I'm very much looking forward to that. And instead, I will be having season 2 full of solo recordings, but also valuable recordings that I have published on other podcasts, where I give also an updated version on the things that we have discussed before, because I think that will give you a more rounded view on what I do as a professor and how you can also position yourself in social media as a professor, winning the hearts of your audience for your passion. This is something that I want to share with you, why that is working and why that has also brought me some leads and side gigs, etc. And that also dovetails very nicely with the episode on top reasons for being active on social media as a scientist. And, this is also one of the most downloaded episodes.
Hey, have you found this episode so far helpful for yourself? Well, maybe you can subscribe and also share this episode with your PhD bestie, because that would encourage us to help the underprivileged, underrepresented, and underserved early career scientists leaping into business. And now, back to the show.
All right, and now, drum roll. Kudos to you. You just made it to the end of this celebratory episode. And for this, I want you to jot down celebration, because if you DM me on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, or email, celebration, you will get a coupon of €100 discount on the September launch. But you have to be quick. Only the first 5 people will get this coupon of €100 worth discount. All right. So if you made it until here, I again want to express my gratitude and appreciation. I'm here for you. Ask me your questions, and then we can create a new episode for you in season 2 or 3.
Do you want the transcript of our episode and our episode sponsors' answers to all 6 bold questions so that you can choose to apply? Do you want to nominate your employer of choice so that we can ask them our bold questions? For all of that, check out our clickable links in our show notes. And on our website, www.PostdocTransformation.com, you can also check your readiness to leap into business or enroll in our free email course, Career Transition Made Simple. Thanks for your attention. I'm Professor Dr. Eleonore Soei-Winkels, the host of your weekly Postdoc Transformation Show. Postdoc Transformation, Postdoc Transformation, Postdoc Transformation.